everyone, Jen Pike, your host of Simplicity TV and the founder of the Simplicity Project. This is part 2 of my 4-part, 4-week do-it-yourself gift idea guide. Today we're going to focus on elixirs. So elixirs are huge right now on Instagram and in everybody's life and what they're sharing and what they're using. So what is an elixir? An elixir is a fusion of different ingredients that are sometimes, in this case today, mainly dry-based herbs and tinctures and superfoods, anti-inflammatory properties, immune boosting, alkalizing, liver supporting that you bring together in a fusion and then add in warm water or fresh unsweetened milks, honey, ghee, whatever other type of liquid that you want to add to it to create a really incredible, nourishing, and delicious start to your day. So I thought, what a great idea to actually pre-mix all of these ingredients together and give to someone as a gift. So I went to our local Bulk Barn and I got this really great glass jar that, as you can see here, just sits on its side. And what we're gonna do, using a funnel to help to get the ingredients in here, so we're just gonna pop our funnel on top of this, is we're just gonna start to add and layer in a lot of the ingredients I would use in an elixir. Now, don't worry about, jotting it down as you follow through it now. We're gonna have the entire recipe of the one I'm making today listed below. And in my new book, The Simplicity Kitchen, we've got other elixir ideas that are in there too. First thing I'm going to start with is Dandy Blend. So Dandy Blend is based from dandelion root. It's incredible for your liver. This is like hitting the purge button on cleansing and detoxifying that incredible organ, the liver, that lives in your body. It's also really alkalizing. It gives a very similar taste and flavoring property that coffee would. So we're going to put about 3 tablespoons in here. But unlike your coffee and your caffeine, it's not going to be super stimulating. Let's actually put 4. Because what this will do is this will actually create the equivalent of 4 elixirs for that someone special in your life. So we'll put this offside. Now I'm gonna add in maca. So maca is a Peruvian root. It is a superfood. It's really great for enhancing energy, for stamina, for libido, really excellent at helping to support the balance of the sex hormones. Now I will say for some people, if you have someone in your life who has issues with their blood pressure, high blood pressure, maybe don't add the maca in. It can be stimulating up to about 1% of the population. Again, I'm going to add in 4 teaspoons of the maca. Get that in there. Every now and again with your funnel, you will have to, and let's move this out of the way so you can see, you'll have to just kind of lift it up, give it a little hit on the side so everything starts to work its way down. We don't want to leave any last bits of all of this goodness that is in here. Okay. So we've got our Dandy Blend and we have got our maca. The next thing that we're going to add in is chaga. So chaga is an incredible autoimmune boosting, right? Meaning that we're gonna help to get rid of those autoimmune diseases. So it's gonna help to give your body that really big charge that it needs to go in, has antiviral and antibacterial and medicinal properties to it. Chaga has the ability to go in and burn up and kill off any of the negative aspects that are denaturing our bodies on a cellular basis. Now, if you were to smell chaga, it smells earthy, it smells barky, it actually kind of smells like burnt bark. So it's not the most aromatic thing, but its properties of what it brings to you is excellent. Now, if you were to just take this off the spoon and chew it, it'd be like you were chewing bark. It's not appetizing that way. That's why when we add this to our elixirs, we don't just take this and put it into our mug with hot water. We're gonna actually blend this up so it's much more palatable. Okay, so again, we're just gonna hit our funnel. Now our chaga is in there. And chaga comes in different forms. So you can get it so that it's dried like that. You can also get it in a tincture as well too. And now we're gonna add lucuma. So this has got, it's very mineral rich. It's a low glycemic fruit in a powdered form. It adds a little bit of sweetness, but without that insulin spike that adding something like maple syrup and even for some people, raw honey would do. So we're gonna add in a couple of teaspoons of the lucuma. And again, we're gonna give it a hit in the bottom there. Then we're gonna add in what everybody loves, which is the cacao powder. So this gives it that richness and that depth. Now you could do cocoa powder if you had it, but cacao definitely has more antioxidants and far more beneficial properties to it. Also very rich in magnesium. So for those of you that are having cravings around your menstrual cycle, this is a really excellent thing to have. I like my elixirs in the morning, but I also love them midday when I am craving something and all I'm thinking is, Why do I live in such a healthy house where the only sweet thing that I own is a date, right? Then I'll make up this really rich and creamy elixir. So the cacao needs some extra love to make it down here into this funnel. Almost there. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so decadent. So decadent. People ask all the time, what's the difference between cocoa and cacao? My answer is just taste the difference, and then you'll be able to answer that for yourself. Okay, so we've got that in. Now we're gonna add in Ceylon cinnamon. So you've all heard me talking about the benefits of Ceylon cinnamon versus regular cinnamon, right? Ceylon is the only one, this is actually the cinnamon that the studies have been done on the effects of it balancing your blood sugar. Your other regular cinnamon, it has been burned, it has been heated, it has been processed, and all of those good nutrients have been taken out. Right, so your Ceylon cinnamon, it's gonna cost you more, but you're gonna reap the benefits from it. Now we're gonna add turmeric. So for turmeric, I would love to add a couple of tablespoons worth of this bad boy. Right, so we're gonna pour it all in. We all know what turmeric is amazing for. It's anti-inflammatory, so it's gonna help with your gut health, it's gonna help with your hormonal health, it's gonna reduce the effects of cortisol from your adrenals, it's going to help with your joint health as well. All right, and then we're gonna add the tiniest little bit of organic green matcha tea. Okay, now matcha on its own, very bitter. A lot of people, if you were to just have that by itself, not so much a fan. I am one of them. But when you add it in combination with all of these other incredible ingredients, it's amazing what you can create. And I'm gonna add some unsweetened coconut flakes. And the reason that I'm adding the coconut flakes is I'm gonna get a little extra fat into my elixir. Now, when I would make this up, I'd also probably add in either some organic ghee, right? Some clarified butter, or maybe some grass-fed butter, or some cacao butter, or some brain octane MCT oil. Now, the coconut I'm not gonna put through the funnel. I am just gonna spread some on top. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pop this lid on. So you could just give it as a gift layered. I mean, look how pretty that is already. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna mix the whole thing up. And then I'm gonna pop it inside, again, so this cute little kind of like, it looks like a Chinese takeout food little box here is from the Bulk Barn as well, and this cost me 49 cents. And my elixir powder fits right inside, and I can just do this and have it all wrapped up. And then what I would do is I would put one of these great little Christmas from the kitchen tags that I got with some ribbon on the side here. And on the back, I would just type out and I would place what the recipe is here. Or if you've got somebody that's like, are you kidding me? I cannot read that small print. In your Christmas card that you would give your friend or your family member, whoever it is that's important, write out on the left-hand side of that Christmas card exactly what the recipe is. And there you go. You've got this incredible gift that you could give just like this, or maybe pair it with a really beautiful mug. And you've just inspired more simplicity in their life and taught them how to create this incredible elixir out of all of these ingredients. Because where we get it complicated is to think, how do I add each one of these in throughout my day? And the answer is you create synergy. We fuse it all together and we have one incredible elixir in a mug to enjoy. Have a fantastic day, everyone.